I'm Bee,
And I'm Morgan.
and this is our podcast where we talk about truly random and sometimes unbelievable things that happen in our lives. Mostly not. We will sit here and try and get a buzz. Yay! While you listen and judge. Normal life drama or straight up trauma?
It's trauma. Trigger warnings.
Not wrong. Especially considering today's episode, but don't.
Yeah. So trigger warnings include, but are not limited to, in every episode. This is a full disclosure. Sarcasm, booze, swearing, sickness, mental health, physical health breakdowns, and crash ups. Possible mentions of blood, vomit, and cheaters.
Well, always cheaters.
Well, yes.
This is definitely not a podcast suitable for children.
Today we have vodka Red Bulls, not sponsored. Normally we would have a mocktail, but your mocktail is just a Red Bull.
If my certain friend is listening to this, he would like to order a virgin Red Bull vodka.
I love that.
He's literally at me because he doesn't drink.
I know, and that it's so precious. All right, you ready? Okay.
So originally, this was going to be a mini episode where we just kind of introduced some of the characters that we were going to talk about throughout the rest of the season.
Mm-hmm.
However, B decided to live life on the edge this morning, so we decided it's going to be a two-parter. The first part is going to be explaining why B is a kidnap risk.
Normally, people are flight risks.
Oh, I'm that too.
See, a flight risk is if you were to get caught doing something.
Oh no, I don't do that. I'm just very.
Yeah, you're not a flight risk.
Okay, I thought you meant like flight risk as in like. Bye.
You are the person to just kind of. However, it's not what happened today.
That is not what happened today.
This is literally on the way here.
So we started a lot later than we anticipated because I'm special. I had to go to a doctor's appointment, and then I was supposed to the plan was for me to go to my doctor's appointment, make a small detour for gas and Red Bull, staples of life, and then come straight to Morgan's. That is not what happened. Instead, I went to my doctor's appointment. I got to the gas station. I filled my car up with gas. We're not going to talk about that right now. It's a bit of a touchy subject. I went into the store, and I got my Red Bull and Gatorade and sweet jerky.
And then proceeded to panic all of her friends.
I came out and realized that my keys were sitting in my seat, and the car was locked.
Because we are still in the middle of the weird, hot, cold of state we live in. But it's not delusion.
I was trying to do the responsible thing, and the first thing I did was tell my roommate. Now, unfortunately, he was sleeping, and he deserves that sleep. Nobody come at him for that.
I will get you if you did. He deserved it.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not even mad.
No.
But because he didn't answer, I was like, shit, what am I gonna do? Because I have a spare key. I'm not a complete idiot most of the time. But since he wasn't answering, I was like, I need to find someone that's gonna not only come get me, but they're gonna take me to my house to get my keys and come back. Now, I did not expect Morgan to do this. She doesn't live anywhere near me, but I did call her to inform her I was gonna be late. She didn't answer, so that was problem one. Not your fault completely, but when you don't answer, bad things happen. Fun fact, if I ever call you, it's probably important, and if you don't answer, I am not responsible for what follows.
But you're very true. Very true, because every time you've called me and I haven't answered, because I've been in the shower trying to find my cat who decided to run out in the yard, he ends up in danger. Every time.
Now, I did call a different friend. And she answered immediately, as one does when B calls. Now, she was originally in the area. She doesn't live near me, but she was going to Costco, and I knew this because she was joking about how she should have called me to see if I wanted to go with her.
Maybe you should have gone with her.
I know.
Hindsight.
But anyway, so I call her and I was like, hey, are you still at Costco? And she's like, no, baby, I left like a while ago. Why? And I was like, I left my keys in my car. And she's like, okay, let me find a place to turn around. I'll come get you. It's gonna be like 20 minutes. And I was like, okay. Consequences of my own actions, understandable. So I'm standing out there, and I'm turning blue because I have Raynaud's, and yeah, me and Nicole, we are not friends.
Yeah, You were cold
And
always.
I'm staring at my car keys and my freaking jacket.
You didn't have your you didn't tell me you didn't have your jacket. You know
No,
what?
no, and now you understand why the next situation happened. It was at a pure survival. So anyway,
Especially when you do your
yes. So I'm standing there and I'm waiting. And I was smart. I ran to the gas station. I was like, "Hey, I left my keys in my car, so like, the car's gonna be abandoned at pump 6, but I'm coming back. Please don't doubt it." Anyway, so I'm sitting there and I'm waiting for our friend to get here. And this lady, she looks at me and she's like, "Are you okay, sweetheart?" I'm like, "Yeah, I left my keys in my car. I'm waiting for someone to come get me." And she's like, "Oh, well, do you live nearby?" And I was like, "Yes." I'm like 10 minutes that way. And this is where a normal person should have just stopped talking. But no, V was cold. So V made questionable decisions. She was like, "When I'm done pumping my gas, I can just take you to your house. If you want." I'm like, "Yes, yes, I do."
Enter one of many situations where V is a kidnap risk.
Well, and it was really funny because I called the friend back to say, like, "Oh, hey, I'm gonna get in a stranger's car at the gas station. They're gonna take me to my house." And she's like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah, it's fine." And she's like, "V, that's how they get you."
Funny enough, both of us said that to you because we know you. We know us as people.
Okay, but I was smart. I took a picture of the license plate and sent it to her. And multiple people have my location, so I'm not hard.
I mean, you do always have your phone on you or your watch, and both will give us your location. That's not the point.
Another friend bought me an AirTag. It finally died, but
So what I'm hearing is we get you another AirTag
yeah,
when we go on adventures.
yes, AirTags.
Oh, I
AirTags
don't.
for bees are always.
So how we don't lose you in a bar. Got it.
And I would like to say that one, I do not condone this behavior. Never get into a stranger's car unless it's your Lyft or Uber that you pay for. The only reason why I felt like this was an acceptable decision was because one, she was in uniform. If you're gonna be stupid, you're not gonna do it in uniform. Because it was FedEx uniform. It was very noticeable uniform. It wasn't like some BS company.
Okay.
And two, it was a woman. I'm not saying women aren't gonna kidnap me. I'm just saying for some reason I was more trusting of a woman.
You do realize how many true crime podcasts we watch and listen. Okay.
I would also like to tell you that this is the first time that I've done something stupid like this, but it's a lie.
God, I wish it was a lie. I wish it was a lie.
I did get into a stranger's car because I thought it was my Lyft and it was not, but he still took me home. Again, listen from and learn from my mistakes. I do not encourage.
You know the part where we say listen and judge?
This
Judge.
right here. Judge.
Please judge.
Judge.
Because she already got enough from all of us. All of us who have her location.
Well, and the funny thing is, I've only told 3 people, so judgment is still good. Everyone who knows me that is listening to this podcast.
My mother.
Everyone who doesn't know me and is going to listen to this podcast is judging me. So, again, I do not condone my behavior. Remember that part in episode 1 where we told you that sometimes we're the problem?
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly. So, back to the original plot.
And now we're going to introduce nicknames.
This is the 0.5 of episode 1. Mainly because we are going to talk about a lot of people use a lot of nicknames that we've given them or that they've given themselves. To help keep the story flowing and kind of anonymous, this is what we've come up with as we do the episodes and do everything. We're going to do kind of like break episodes to be like, hey, by the way,
in the next couple of episodes, you'll hear the following nicknames. This is a little bit of their character background.
Without, like, describing them. However, there are several people who we have talked to. They know we're doing the podcast and they know what we're going to be talking about. They have elected to have their nickname, but not anything else about them. And those people are going to know who they are. And that is how they are going to be talked about and respected.
Yes, and we will be mentioning them as little as possible. Like, there are some things we would have to mention it because it's relevant to the story.
Yeah.
If we still mention them, it's kind of weird. It's like when you bleep out curse words, which we won't be doing.
No. But a lot of the stories and a lot of the shit that happens in Bee's life
Hi.
Everyone knows about it. Everyone talks about it, and we all know. She doesn't say shit behind your back. She says it to your face. And if she does say it behind your back, it's because you turned around.
Pretty much.
So that's why these people know. Some of the people, like our first person,
Big Red.
doesn't get that luxury.
A lot of people do not get that luxury, but you got to realize that this is my real life, well, our real life. So, like, we're still in contact with a lot of these people.
And
or the people that we're talking about, like, they
have ways
people
of
who are
talking
listening to us, they might relay some of this information to them. But again, if you out yourself, that's on you. We will never use real names except for ours.
Yeah. And we're gonna go through the list, and at the end, I will have a decision for you.
Okay, sounds good. I'll let you make the announcement.
Yeah.
Okay, so first one is obviously Big Red. She was mentioned in the first episode. She unfortunately will be mentioned several more times throughout this podcast.
Yep.
Our main way to describe her is that she kind of gives off wants to be main character energy, but it's always going to be a sidekick.
Always.
Like, no matter what she does, she's sidekick energy. She's never the main bitch.
And if she's not, she'll find a way to make it that way.
She tries to make every story about her. Like, I could literally cut open my hand and be bleeding on the floor, and she'd be like, "Hey guys, has anyone seen my dream?"
That's happened.
Actually, I heard that.
I know.
I did get cut.
Anyway.
Cowboy is going to be Big Red's main man of convenience.
No, second man of convenience.
It was second man of convenience, but, like, yeah. Anyway, Tease.
Tease was my friend that I introduced to the group, who became a part of the big group.
So that's your
listen. We're not always the good guys.
I have to take responsibility for one of worse, so
that's we have responsibilities to ourselves and each other. Tease was a good friend, but also she was a friend of convenience.
She was also a very bad friend.
She turned out to,
She was way more than Nesta in Florida.
Yeah. But she was the friend of convenience. She was there when she needed to be there, but didn't go out of her way ever.
Fair. Mama's Boy. I'm not gonna really elaborate on that one. I feel like the name's self-explanatory. Blue. Unfortunately, I have to take responsibility of that one because I turned him into the partier. He's not terrible in this season, but in future seasons, buckle up.
So not only do you have to take responsibility, but Mama's Boy has to take responsibility.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Actually, that's the only reason why
That's why he survived as long as he did.
D was my co-host in the party scene. We also basically lived with each other for a very small period of time. And that was No Pants, Great Sweats. She created No Pants, Great Sweats.
I'm not even surprised.
It was very convenient. Like, have you ever watched a TV show without pants? It's very freeing. Anyway.
Moo-moos.
Small Fry. She is a self-described loudmouth Latina.
Hi, Small Fry.
Love you. Flyboy was a part of the main group and closest to Fireball. He would be in a lot of the stories.
Yeah.
Robot he's basically the main character, but also like an NPC.
He's the side character.
Yes, he was literally everything, witnessed everything. Everyone loved him, but he wasn't involved in anything. He was just kind of.
He would have been our director.
Yes, he actually would have been a director.
The director and like the outliner. He would have known so much.
He would have been our biggest hype man, though. Like, he would have done so much
merch.
He would have merch research. He would have been amazing.
Aww.
We'll discuss why he's not in later episodes.
Yeah, it's a whole.
Nothing negative to ever say about him though. Fireball. Well, she was the life of the party, but a huge instigator.
Oh, I don't need a shot. I don't. Yes, you do. No, I don't. But you do. But I don't. But you do.
I don't even like Fireball. Do you know how much Fireball I took over the years?
An
ungodly amount.
To clarify, not the person, the drink.
Yeah, that's
he doesn't do cinnamon flavored things. Ever.
No.
But give her a shot of Fireball.
Now that's what I'm starting to hit. Anyway, closest to Flyboy, obviously, and then I'm gonna let you go and introduce Playboy.
Playboy's my fault too.
I'm aware. That's why I'm telling you can introduce him.
Okay, so Playboy, ex-cop who made his rounds around the workplace is the nicest way to put that.
Yeah.
Um, was there for the party, would also instigate at the
Super
parties.
instigator. Also, he would show up at shit he wasn't even invited to.
Oh,
I
that,
would like open the door and be like, "Why the fuck are you
yeah.
at my whatever?" Just
But Playboy definitely had his fun at parties.
in other places.
Well, yeah, but like at parties, if you wanted to find what was going on, you either had to find Fireball or Playboy.
That's fair.
And if one was inside, the other was outside, and you needed to be
They were
careful.
like tag teaming without even doing
Realizing
it on
it.
purpose. They didn't even really talk.
No, they were not a part, unless it was at
They
a
weren't even
party.
a part of the same group other than the party.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
But they were still the same. One had a better personality than the other.
Obviously.
Oh. Responsibilities.
All right, and that is our mini episode. We will be coming to you with more episodes, and in the future, at the end of our episodes, we will have little like sneak peeks into the next episode. We heard that people want to know what we're going to be talking about next. We read your comments and your feedback.
Speaking of, it has come to our attention via karaoke bar and Small Fry. Hi, Small. I hate you so much for this.
Love you lots.
It's out of love. So B has a nickname, Small Fry has a nickname, and everyone else has a nickname.
Outside of the ones that we've given them.
Yes. I do not have any nickname other than the one that my family has given me. And like my dad is the only one who uses Mo. I don't actually like it. So if we get 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, or 100 on TikTok, I will let you choose my nickname. We will put up a poll. I'll put it on everything
All
we have,
platforms.
and there will be a poll. And when I have the information, we will announce it, and it will turn into B and like name here. We're not changing the name of the podcast.
Oh no, the name of the podcast will always be Hold My Bee because most of this is my drama.
But it will no longer be hi, this is B and this is Morgan. It will be enter in nickname here. And I'm leaving that to the public to decide.
And all links to all platforms where you can find us will be on our Facebook.
Yes.
B and Morgan. Which we'll actually have to change that name too.
Yes. So we have TikTok, Instagram, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube,
and Facebook.
And Facebook. If you can't find a link to any of them,
reach out.
Please. They are all linked on everything.
Facebook. Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, but definitely on Facebook it has like you can just literally find our Facebook and click on it.
And I believe everything except for maybe one or two right now is Hold My Bee or Hold My Bee podcast.
It depends. It's really hard to try and get names on certain platforms, but we're working our best. Poor Morgan here refreshed like 1,000 times to get Hold My Bee podcast on TikTok or
yeah, it took about 3 hours.
We're committed.
We want to make sure that you guys can find us. And I think that's our episode.
Until next time.
Toodles.